Three-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is representing MMA Academy, Chris Green. Opponent standing across the cage. This man is fighting out of the blue corner, representing AVT, Dawid Hellboy Zan.
Last AFC, looking to carry on his momentum. Guys from the MMA Academy, you know. Nice.
Green slipped a punch through then, which forced Zan to take on. Sorry to be interrupting
No,
you there,
it's
Dan.
okay.
Caught up in the moment there. I must give credit to Mr. Mitchell in the corner there, who has changed his shirt consistently for every one of his fighters.
Yeah, he has. He has. You were just saying, you know, you can imagine him coming in with a suitcase like a little pull-along.
Yeah, he's got his Hellboy shirt on here for Zan, but I say Zan, as you were saying, Zan looked very impressive in his last fight, but Green is bringing it to him. He's making a fight out of this very early on.
He is, and he's got Zan pressed up against the cage. Well, that's how Zan won his last fight, grinding it out against the cage, getting the guy down, you know, doing some damage. Yeah, I haven't seen one of them since the olden days.
I haven't seen one of them in a while.
No.
Always appreciate a little foot stomp.
Oh, yeah.
And they're swinging rock'em sock'ems. Zan's
looking
taken
a little bit
shots.
wobbly.
And he's fighting back though, he's firing back and he's landing
And now Green looks wobbly.
Green's had a few on the chin. Zan presses. Bit of a rest. I think both of them need to clean a few cobwebs out there.
They need to go to separate corners and just rethink this because they're both going to have an headache tomorrow.
They've been watching their Don Fry Takayama tapes and just saying, we'll just punch each other in the face.
That's it, let's do it.
The crowd has definitely gotten a bit louder after that. And there's the first takedown of the fight.
And that's a standard Zan takedown then. He always like a jumping double leg. He landed it about 5 or 6 times in his last fight.
He did indeed. Cheeky knee on the way up there.
He's a good grinder, is Zan. He's always working. He's always moving, and especially against the fence.
The second Green gets some space though. He just wants to go toe to toe.
Oh, he does. He's from a tough team though. Is Green?
And I'll tell you what, he has had some luck. And there's a takedown of his own.
Oh, and Green's on top now. This has probably been the most dominant takedown of the fight so far. You know, Zan's looking for a triangle though, and he's got the arm through.
Careful. Green has got to be careful here. He's looking up, listening to his corner. Gets hammer-fisted in the chops for the courtesy of it.
If you can just isolate an arm, Zan. If you can just isolate that arm and maybe start to lock up that triangle.
Yeah, Green looks very, very, very relaxed still though. He's not panicking. He's holding his position. He's keeping his arm tight. But Zan again was just too cautious. I think he waited a bit too long to make a move there, and now he's on the bottom getting rained.
And Zan rolling for the armbar there. Green works his way out of it, stacks him a little bit.
I have a feeling Zan might have been a little bit more rocked by those shots in the exchange than Green was.
Yeah. Zan definitely took 2 or 3 after he were initially rocked, and Green took the one that wobbled him but came straight back.
Came straight back, yeah. Well, we're closing to the end of the round, very close. Again, how would you score that one there, Danny?
Well,
putting you on the spot there.
If I were a judge, the thing that stand out to me was, okay, yeah, Zan's grinding away. They're both 50-50 on the feet. They both rocked each other. Zan's grinding on the cage, but you've got the cage control there. But the dominant takedown, the takedown where position was actually gained and it could have been scored as a takedown, came from Green in the centre. And Zan worked well off his back, and it depends then whether you're a judge scoring jiu-jitsu or whether you're a judge scoring strikes to the head. For me, Green probably edged that round. Yeah,
that's the thing. You never know which way the judges can score it, and if you've got to think about it, then you know it's a good round. So
yeah, definitely.
Very good round. If I'm honest, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of the rock'em sock'em again. I love seeing these guys slugging it out. I'll tell you what, it's been a very grappling, very technical evening. It's been a fantastic evening. So it's nice to mix it up with a little bit of rock'em sock'em.
Yeah, I do appreciate that from a fan point of view, but being in there, then you'll know yourself. I kind of just want to scream, "Think of the brain cells," you know.
Absolutely. It's definitely not the healthiest option, but the most fan-friendly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Even your casual fan can get on board with that one.
Oh, yes.
And what a leg kick there by Green, but Zan wants to return the favour with his fist. Green's wobbling.
Yeah, Green definitely ate a few in that one. That exchange definitely went to Zan, but Green again just recovers and presses forward.
And that's what I like about Zan there, right? His ability to turn off the cage. A lot of the times that he goes to the cage and works against the fence, he doesn't necessarily initiate it. He's just good at
takedown that you pointed out. He
loves
it.
The scoop up, jumping takedown by Zan. I swear he's wasting way too much energy there, but you love seeing it from him.
He's definitely it could become a signature move for him.
Oh yeah, I think he should trademark it. Make it his.
And Green, I love the biting down on the gum shield, coming forward, throwing hell for leather.
That's it.
And Zan returns fire with the right hand after getting stomped by those three big leg kicks there.
Oh, see, Green there could have taken the
and
the
then
kind of
rock'em sock'em.
approach. Yeah.
And
Wow, Zan catches him with a left hook.
Tell you what,
against the fence again.
Green is putting that chin to work, and it's holding up very well for him.
Yeah, but every time you see Green go forward, you see Zan return the favour, and again turns off the fence there. He's going to scoop under. He's going to start. Oh, nice knee.
And the position return though. Everything to fight for here. Nice attempt. Very nearly had him down. Very nearly.
But Green's low on the hips there. He's going to be pinned against the fence. Could this be a second Green takedown?
I think it is. There we go. Little scoop, and he's on top.
This is a good position for Zan though. He's against the fence and he works well against the fence.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he covers up and doesn't eat too many of those swinging right hands coming in.
Because every time you see Green part from him, he parts with 2 or 3 punches.
Yeah, he's absolutely. He loves using those hands.
He's relentless, and he's enjoying being in that close, I think, because Zan's got a rangier approach.
Yeah.
He's taking away a bit of Zan's power.
Making a ugly fight, it's a gritty fight, it's a willpower. They're grinding out who's going to be the first one to cave to this pressure, but both guys, neither one wants to give the other one any quarter so far.
And we've got Zan with Green pressed up against the fence, throwing some dirty boxing in there. Nice little left uppercut landed. Green's got a great base against this fence as well.
Yeah, there's been the shorter of the two as well, having that solid base. He's doing very well defending the takedown, but
Zan kind of went for a bit of a all or nothing throw there.
That was an all or nothing.
But again, Green ends up the last 10 seconds of the round on top.
Again, it's going to be a tough one to score again. Both fighters had their moments.
I'm stumped. I don't know which way that's going. I think Zan again with the cage control, very aware.
I think it could edge slightly towards Zan in that one, but again, at the end of the round, he was in a bad position. So
that's it. It weren't too long. It weren't too much of an established position. It weren't like he'd actually taken his back or he'd taken side control. He were kind of. He landed luckily in that step over arm. Half luck, half. The fact that he's probably drilled that is from the MMA academy. They're a bunch of great grapplers. Sometimes it's just dumb luck that you end up in a position like that. But again, for me, it wasn't too long to be called an established, dominant position.
Exactly.
He was just off balance. Zan actually had the most balance. He had 4 points on the floor. That guy was riding his shoulders. So
I think it was definitely. Getting to that position in the last just before the last 10 seconds of the round. So, would it be enough? Possibly not. But again,
I'm going to call that 1-1. I'm going to call it 1-1.
I think I can get down with that.
Yeah, I think Zan edged that one, and I think Green edged.
Let's just meet in the middle and start swinging there, fellas.
Green forgot his gum shield. His cornerman ran off with it.
No, I'm surprised he was bothered by it. By the way, he's just been biting down and swinging. And there they go.
Zan landed a nice left. And again, right on the ear.
I get the impression Green doesn't mind taking one to give one. That seems to be more of his style. As you say, he's taking that shot, but he has been landing one in return. Yeah,
Green's fighting like a man that doesn't really want to fight too long in this game. But the crowd are into it, and they've definitely started to come alive a bit more of the crowd. They've been lively bunch all night, but everybody's invested in this one. It's a close fought battle, and
hard fought battle here. Zan again using that, reversing him on the cage, which he's been using very well throughout the fight.
Definitely. I'd like to see him maybe have a bit more success with the takedowns. We've seen 2 or 3. But, you know, like really kind of established position when he takes him down.
I think Green's definitely had the more solid takedown, whilst Zan's had a bit more, a few more takedowns.
Yeah, he's definitely had the quantity.
Neil Hall telling them he wants to see a bit of work.
That's it. This is Zan's game, though. He's a gritty grinder. Yeah.
Sapping you away, just putting that pressure on you.
Yeah.
Big high knee there, didn't quite land clean.
Green's got a great base against the fence, you know, almost like cat-like reactions. Every time you see one leg going, he manages to regain himself, and he's throwing strikes as well. But Zan's got that double there, and he nearly went for it. You saw him go for the little leap there.
There was the little jump in there. But again, Green managing to fight it off for now.
And again, how did he? He was 90% off balance there.
That was stretching the body to its limits to stay up there, but Zan, as you say, relentless, just relentless. He's not letting go, he's just pushing, and he's finally secured the takedown. But the question is for how long? Each time Green has seemed to be able to get out of this position, get back to his feet and get it back to rocking and socking.
And great ring awareness by Zan there. Taking him down. Green was against the fence, stepping over and just pulling that leg away from the fence. You know, that there can cause a lot of trouble. You can work so hard for a takedown. Someone has a leg close to the fence and they can do all kinds of crazy nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's right there with his corner, giving him some advice. Always nice to be close and be able to get that direct coaching, certainly at this amateur level.
And nice when it's Danny Mitchell that's
and
in your ear, you know.
When it's cheesecake in your corner.
That's it. You know, he's spurring his fighter on right now. I'd like to say Zan's not got much left in the tank, you know, but he's given everything he's got so far, and the guy's a cardio machine.
Both these guys have come to go to war.
That's it. He's managed to establish a bit of position. You can see Danny Mitchell just edging his opponent on. Like, come on. He could be finishing it.
Frustrated here in this position. He's eating a few shots.
And he lays it on thick.
I think
what a finish to the fight. That there could have just put the stamp on the decision for the judges. You know, if you're going to leave it in the hands of the judges, you want to be the last thought on the minds. And Zan did that right there.
He let it rain right at the end.
I'm going to be a bold one here. I'm going to say 2-1 to Zan.
See, I'd like to be original, but I have to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation please for our fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Dawid Zan. And your appreciation please for
It's